Wir lernen heute Modalverben. Modalverben means modal verbs,
Um,
right?
oh, that
Like, bolo.
like müssen, sollen.
Yeah, those all are modal verbs. Müssen, sollen, können, wollen, right? These all are modal verbs. So before starting the modal verbs, there are two things that you have to remember. That first of all, the conjugation of ish and rzs is same. Okay, so the conjugation
Okay.
of ish and rzs is same in modal verbs, right? And the second thing is that whenever you are going to use a modal verb in a sentence, okay, so whenever you are going to use a modal verb in a sentence, the modal verb will take the second place, second position,
Okay.
and the
Uh,
other verb. Mhm.
I mean, generally verbs take the second position, right? So why is this given a special
Yeah, I'm telling you. The other verb
uh,
in the sentence will go at the end of the sentence.
end?
It's
Oh,
infinitive form. I'll tell you what does that mean.
okay.
Infinitive form, right? So modal verb will get conjugated. I'll write conjugated also over here. So modal
Mm.
verbs get conjugated, right? And will be placed at second position, and the other verb should go at the end of the sentence, right? So these two rules you have to remember. I'll tell you how to apply these and all. So these two rules you should just keep in mind while doing modal verbs. Now, the first modal verb which we are going to do is können. Können, right? So the conjugation of können is like this: Ich kann, du
Okay.
kannst, du kannst, er sie es kann, wir können, ihr könnt, and sie können, right? So over here, if you can see that the conjugation of ish and rzs is same, right?
Yes.
And always remember that in the singular, ish, do, rzs, these are singular. We don't have umlauts, right? The vowel sound changes, right? Like o umlaut is changing to a. So in all the modal verbs, not all, but in most of the modal verbs, these will change, right? And
Okay.
these will have no umlaut.
Mm.
So this is the conjugation of kunnen. Now let's take an example. For example, I want to say um, I can swim, right? So there are two verbs in this sentence. One is can and the other one is swim. So, which one to conjugate? I told you in the rule number 2 that the modal verb should be conjugated and the other verb will go at the end, right?
End.
So,
Yes.
I'll say Ich kann
Can schwimmen.
schwimmen. Now, if I want to say I can swim for 2 hours, so I won't say Ich kann schwimmen für 2 Stunden. That will be wrong. I'll say Ich kann für 2 Stunden 2 Stunden schwimmen, right? So we have can over here at second position and schwimmen will go at the end.
Perfect.
Fine. So this is kyon,
Yes.
right? Now we'll be moving to the next verb, müssen. Müssen means must. Where there is a compulsion of doing something, then we say like use müssen. So
Mm.
ich, the conjugation is muss, ich muss, du musst. Er sie es muss. Wir müssen. Ihr müsst. And with ZZ we have müssen. So ich muss, du musst, sie es muss, wir müssen, ihr müsst, sie müssen. Clear?
Yes.
Again, you can see these three. We don't have umlauts and the conjugation of ish and sie es is same.
Mm.
Right? Now let's make a sentence. I must learn German. Or I have to
Mm.
learn German. For have to also we use müssen. So how will you say?
Ich muss Deutsch lernen.
Muss nahi, normal, muss.
Okay, muss. Mm.
Ich muss Deutsch lernen. I must go to Frankfurt. Or I have to go to Frankfurt.
Ich muss Frankfurt gehen.
Ich
Nach,
muss
ich muss nach Frankfurt gehen.
gehen nahi, fahren.
Fahren. Okay. Go.
Go, you're not going by foot, like on foot. You'll drive, right?
Yeah.
So ich
Yes,
muss
got it.
nach Frankfurt fahren.
Okay.
So this was the second modal verb. So können and müssen. Now we'll do the third
Uh,
one. Hmm?
Once, can you tell what is the participants y of muss and
I will do
uh,
that. We'll do that. We'll do that after this.
okay.
Now können, müssen. Coming on to the next is dürfen. Dürfen means may. Where you use for allowance, right? Where something is allowed or not, there we use, or when you ask for permission, right? Then also we use dürfen. Conjugation
Yes.
of dürfen is ich darf, du darfst. Sie es darf. Wir
Wir dürfen.
dürfen, ihr dürft, and sie we have dürfen. Ich darf, du darfst, sie es darf, wir dürfen, ihr dürft, sie dürfen. This is the conjugation. So now when you ask for permission, there you use, or when it is allowed. For example, I'm allowed to smoke here, right? So how will I make the sentence? I'll say ich darf hier.
Rauchen.
Yeah, ich darf hier rauchen. Correct. Okay, I may eat here. Eat here. So how will you say?
Essen. Ich darf hier essen.
Okay, and if I want to ask, may I eat here? Then,
Darf ich essen hier essen?
darf ich hier essen? Right? That will be a question. Okay, so verb will go at first position. Clear? Haripriya, hello.
Yes.
Okay, so we have done dürfen also. Now let's move to the next one. Wollen. Wollen means want. The conjugation of wollen is like this. Ich will. Du willst. Sie will. Wir wollen. Ihr wollt. And sie will be wollen.
Okay.
ठीक है? So what's the conjugation? Ah,
Ich will, du willst, er will,
so ich will.
du willst,
Hmm.
er will, wir wollen, ihr wollt, sie wollen.
Sie wollen. Yeah. Okay. Now try to make a sentence. I want to buy a car.
Mm, ich will Auto, einen Auto kaufen.
Ich will einen, नहीं, ein Auto kaufen. Ich will ein Auto kaufen.
Uh, Here, auto is an object, right?
हाँ तो वो दस auto होता है ना? It's दस auto.
Ah, okay, okay. So the accusative ein will stay like that.
Hmm. Einen. So ein.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
So the next verb is sollen. Sollen means should. Conjugation is ich soll. Du sollst. Er, soll. Wir sollen. Ihr sollt. Sie sollen. Ich soll. Du sollst. Er, soll. Okay, ihr sollt and sie sollen. Okay, so usually Zolen is used for giving advices. So we will use it with the second person more, right? So for example, you should do your homework. बताओ ये कैसे बनेगा sentence? You should do your homework.
Du,
Okay.
Hmm?
ich denke, du sollst deine Hausaufgabe machen.
Ja, du sollst deine Hausaufgabe machen. You should take the medicine. Haripriya, how will you say this? You should take the medicine.
Du sollst nehmen, but I don't know word for medicine. Medicine.
Die
Medizin, ja.
Medikamente
Um,
Medikamente.
ja, du sollst die Medikamente.
einnehmen. ओके चलो अगला है म्योस्टन म्योस्टन मीन्स वुड लाइक टू so it is so now it is used as sorry yeah म्योस्टन is used for desires right okay used where for your wishes desires right for example I would like to drink a tea or coffee then we use myosten mostly with food items we use myosten okay and first of all I'll write the conjugation and then we'll make sentences so ich möchte du möchtest es möchte wir möchten ihr möchtet and sie möchten. So ich möchte and you can say es also it's möchte. So if you want to say I would like to drink a tea or coffee, I would like to drink a coffee. How will you say that?
Ich möchte Kaffee trinken.
Ich möchte
The Kaffee is
Masculine.
Masculine.
Einen
Den Kaffee, einen Kaffee. Ja, einen Kaffee.
Kaffee trinken. Ich möchte einen Kaffee trinken. Einen. Because Kaffee is masculine. That's why.
Yes, understood.
Okay. If you want to make a sentence like we would like to go to the cinema today, then
Wir möchten zum
Das Kino, das Kino,
wir möchten ins Kino gehen.
ins
wir
Kino gehen.
möchten heute,
Heute.
hm,
Heute ins
Heute ins Kino gehen. Ja.
wir möchten heute ins Kino gehen.